Hello children, good morning. Welcome back to English class. In this video, you are going to learn writing skills. In writing skills, you are going to have an invitation card. How to prepare an invitation. Then talking time. In that role play. Then comes language functions. Right? Read the following notice which was put up on your school notice board. Here is a notice. Students of 6th to 10th and their parents are invited to the inaugural function of the project. Seeing Eyes, Helping Hands. This is the project name by Dr. Navina, California, USA, and Mr. Dr. Purnachandra Rao, founder, Chaitanya Sarathi Trust, USA, has kindly agreed to preside over the function. Then about timings, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on 26th October 2020. Then venue, Assembly Hall, ZPHS, Veeravalli, Krishna District. So this is about notice. So this notice was put up on your school notice board. Now what you have to do is, you have to prepare an invitation, formal invitation card basing on this notice to invite your parents, as well as you can also invite your village panchayat, sarpanch, panchayat people, whomever you want. Okay, even your parents also. So now to invite officials, donors, and some other eminent persons of your village, an invitation card is needed. Prepare a formal invitation card based on the above notice in your text. So here is the invitation card basing on the notice given to you. So this is the model of an invitation card. Okay, write in your notebooks. Actually, you have to write by seeing the notice. But if I ask you to write, very few invitation cards I will get. So I want to see in everybody's book. So I have given the model invitation. Okay. Then I will give you one more work. After this, in the next slide, you are going to have one more work that you have to prepare on your own. Now prepare an oral invitation to invite some special invitees. Imagine that you are the school pupil leader and invite them over phone. So now you can invite them on your phone. For example, so how would you invite them? This is the example. You may invite your sarpanch, newspaper journalist, SAF police station, elders of your village, etc. So here is the conversation. Now complete the following conversation. Now you are on the phone with journalist. School pupil leader. Hello, good morning. I am Sudha, SPL from ZBH School, Veeravalli. Could I speak to you now, sir? Then from that side, newspaper journalist. Very good morning, Sudha. You may talk now itself. Then school pupil leader. I have a request. Our school is starting a new social work project. So this is the conversation between school pupil leader, that is Sudha, and journalist. Okay, she invited journalist for this program. What is the program? Seeing Eyes, Helping Hands, which is going to held in her school. Okay, now the work is, what you have to do is, now prepare another oral invitation in the same way how it is here. In the same way, see this oral communication and prepare in the same way oral invitation, that is the same message you have to convey this message with your parents. Okay, the same thing, all the details are same. The same thing you have to convey to your parents. Okay, that means you have to invite in the same way. That means here school people leader is there. She will be Sudha, or you can change Sudha's name. In place of that, you can write your name also. Okay, then in place of newspaper journalist, you will write your parent's name. Okay, that means your parent. Then the communication will be held in this way, same way. Okay, so prepare an oral invitation, communication between you and your parents. That is your work. Okay, don't forget. Again, after seeing this video, some people they are sending the messages, ma'am, what should I write? Shall I write whole slides which are given in the video, or what should I write? Why are you not following the video? See the video properly, watch it, and you listen it properly. What I am asking you to write, write that only. Okay? Okay. So this is one work. Now this is talking time, role play. Here is role play between Lata and Sudha. A small role play. Lata and Sudha are friends. Okay. Now Lata says, Sudha, let's go out to play. Then Sudha, not now. I am doing my homework. Lata, you can do it later. Let's go and play. Sudha, sorry. I would like to do my work first. Lata, you won't get a medal for it. Sudha, my grandfather has taught me work is worship. I don't care whether I get any reward for the work I do or not. Lata, are you joining me or not? Sudha, of course, I will, but only after completing my homework. So this is the conversation between Lata and Sudha. Language functions. In this, here is one more conversation that happened between Tarak and Rajan at a birthday party. So let us read it. See, conversation means just you are going on reading and leaving it. It's not like that. From conversation, you can learn how to speak with others, with your friends. This gives you an experience to speak to the others. Okay. So learn how to speak, develop your spoken skills. Understood? Now let us see the conversation between Tarak and Rajan. Tarak, hello, Mr. Rajan. Good evening and warm welcome. We are looking forward to have you in this party. Rajan, good evening. Where is the birthday boy? Here is a small gift for him. Tarak, oh, thank you. Would you like to have some fruit juice? Here it is. Rajan, yes, please. Tarak, here are some sweets and special snacks. Rajan, no thanks. I have got enough. Tarak, thank you very much for your warm wishes to my child. It's so special that you remember. Rajan, you are welcome. So in the above conversation, the phrases, some phrases are there. Those are in italics. Italics means you can observe the words which are in italic style. That means like words. See, words like thank you and no thanks, thank you very much, you are welcome. These are in italic style. So these phrases you have to remember. So these are used in different occasions. Okay. So where you have to use them? Do you know when we use them? Let's learn in detail. See, the phrases are given here. What are they? Thank you. Would you like to? Yes, please. No, thanks. You are welcome. So, now let us learn in detail where to use them and when to use them. Listen. Thank you. It is used to show that you are grateful to somebody for something they have done. Then, would you like to? To say in a polite way to offer something to somebody. That means see, when you will say thank you, if you want to show gratitude or if you are so grateful someone did some help to you. So then what you will do? You will say immediately thank you. Okay. The next one, would you like to? That means suppose you want to offer something. You want to offer a chocolate or a cake or a fruit or snacks or something to your friends or to someone else. Then how would you ask? Would you like to have this? Would you like to have a cup of tea? Would you like to have snacks? Would you like to have a piece of cake? In that way you have to ask to someone. Okay. So learn all these things, how to speak, the way to speak. Okay. These are the roots, how to speak English enormously. Okay. Then third one is yes please. When will you use this yes please, this phrase? This is used to accept an offer or invitation. Suppose your friend will ask you, would you like to have a piece of cake? Then if you want to accept it, then you will say yes please. Okay. You cannot say yes ra, yes ra. You cannot say like that. Okay, that is unofficial. That is informal way of speaking. Okay. Actually, what you have to say? Yes, please. Then he offers you a piece of cake, then you can have it. The next one, no thanks. When will you use this no thanks? This is used to give a negative reply in a polite way. Suppose you don't want to have that piece of cake. Suppose your friend is offering you a piece of cake. Then you don't want to have that. Okay, you don't like that taste or you don't like that flavor. Then I don't want. You cannot say I don't want. How will you reply negatively? You have to say no thanks. No thanks. Okay. So this is the way to give reply in a polite way. The next one, you are welcome. So you are welcome. This is the phrase. It is used as a polite reply when somebody thanks you for something. Somebody will help you. Suppose you have not completed your work or you have not completed your classwork due to sick or something else, then your friend will help you in completing your classwork. Then you will say thank you. Then what in reply what he will say? You are welcome. He will say you are welcome. So this is the way of using these phrases. Understood? Now basing on this, now fill in the blanks in the following paragraph with suitable phrases given in the box. Some phrases can be used more than once. So in the next slide, you will be given a paragraph. There you have to fill the blanks. So here help box is given to you and a paragraph with so many blanks. Here you can use all these phrases wherever they are required. Funny is going to school on his bicycle. Suddenly he falls. As his bicycle tire is flat, a mechanic who is the owner of a nearby shop approaches him and helps him stand. That means what he did, a mechanic, when Funny fell down from his bicycle, a mechanic who observed this, he approached him and helped him to stand. Then Funny should show his gratitude towards the mechanic. So what Funny says? Funny says thank you. Okay. The mechanic replies, no please, and asks, are you all right? Then Funny says, it's paining, says Funny. Then, would you like to have some water? Asks the mechanic. Yes please. Funny want to have some water. So he said, yes please, says Funny. The mechanic serves him some water. Then, thank you, says Funny. Then, dash your bag. That means here, can I carry your bag? Asks the mechanic. It's okay, I can, says Funny. So this is the way of filling the blanks. Okay, in this way you can use all the phrases wherever they are required, they are necessary. So this is the way of using phrases in the paragraph. So write in your notebooks this also.